Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do a quick unboxing of the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Now you can pick this one up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one starts at $1,800. Now I know what some of y'all getting ready to say, $1,800? Good Lord, that's a lot of money. But this is a foldable device, so you know you got to pay to play. All right, so let's go through the specs real quick. Now this one comes in two different colors. You got porcelain and obsidian. For the outer display, you got a 6.3-inch OLED panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2424. Now that's 422 for the PPI Patrol. You got support for HDR. It goes up to 2700 nits brightness, and you got a 120 hertz refresh rate. Now for the main display, you got an 8-inch LTPO OLED panel with a resolution of 2076 by 2152. That is 373 for the PPI Patrol. You got support for HDR, 2700 nits brightness, and a 120 hertz refresh rate. Now the phone is IPX8 water resistant, and you got Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the front for protection. Now for the processor, you got the Tensor G4 with the Mali G715 GPU. Now what does that mean in English? Flagship specs, bro. Low tier flagship specs. And on a side note, I'm tired of a lot of y'all crying about this processor, saying it's not flagship. Don't just go by specs on paper, okay? Try to actually use it in real life first before you make your decision, because I've been using the 9 Pro XL every day. This is a flagship processor. It might not be the top tier of the flagships, but this is a flagship processor. Now you got 16 gigs of RAM, 256 or 512 gigs of storage, no micro SD card slot for expandable memory. Now it's running Android 14 with Pixel UI skin on top. Not stock Android, this is Pixel UI. Now you got a 4,650 milliamp battery that features 21 watt fast charge. Now, you also got 7 watt wireless charge. I'm trying not to laugh, okay? 21 watt fast charge. For the cameras, on the rear you got a triple setup. So you got a 48 megapixel wide, a 10.8 megapixel telephoto, and a 10.5 megapixel ultra wide lens. Now you can shoot 4K video at 60 frames per second. On the front, you got a 10 megapixel wide angle lens, and you can shoot 4K video at 60 frames per second. Now you got dual stereo speakers, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, NFC, always on display, fingerprint sensor, and you got support for 7 years of Android updates. 7 years. All right, so all of that for $1,800. Let's unbox it and see what it is. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes.
Calm down. Okay, Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Now, some of my gripes from last year have been rectified, and we'll talk about that in a minute. I'm going to go into this with an open mind the same way that I did with the 9 Pro XL. And if y'all watch my videos, this one actually shot all the way up to number 2 of my favorite Android phones. So we're going to see how this one rocks. However, in the back of my mind, I think the downfall of this phone is going to be the camera compared to other foldable devices. But like I said, open mind. Now, as far as the presentation, you know what it is. The little stickers right here. Okay, eco-friendly packaging. This should slide right out. Okay, and here we go. My first look at the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Okay, so let's see. Now I went with the porcelain color. Why not? Here it is. Now look at this. This was one of my gripes, okay, last year with the Pixel. You see when you unfold it, it didn't really fold flat. Like it always stays kind of like this. You got to really force it flat. This one looks completely flat. Okay, so problem number 1 solved. Let's see what else you get. Now, this is going to be your usual books and shit. Plug them and file them. This is your SIM ejection tool. There's a little note in here. There's a little note that says, if you want a case or a charger, see reverse side. And when you flip to the other side of the note, it says, go fuck yourself. Okay? No charger in the box. Samsung, Google, Apple, nothing. Motorola. Sometimes Vivo, Sony, fucking Sony, put the charger in the box. However, unlike Sony, they was nice enough to give you a USB Type-C charging cable. Should you want to inspect this? All right, she was busy. And that's pretty much it for the presentation. Now, for the actual device, let me go ahead and pop this one off so we can do a little size comparison. This is the 9 Pro XL and the 9 Pro Fold. Now, my second biggest gripe from last year's device was the size. Okay, look at the size difference now. So we stack them up side by side. Look at the size difference. Now, that might not seem like a big deal, but in real life, that was the thing that I hated about this phone. It was just too short. This is kind of like an e-reader. You know, it was just too short. I loved the width, the width of the outer display. I loved it, but it was too short. And my other biggest gripe was the display brightness. 1700 nits max brightness. It wasn't bright enough for me. Okay, now we're getting 2700 nits brightness. Let's get and power this up with this high-ass power button on the top. All right. And let's see, on the top, okay, nice and clean, sensors. This side, power button, volume rocker. On the bottom, there's your SIM tray, speaker grill, USB Type-C charging slot. And this is going to be your metal hinge. Little Google insignia on the back. I love this, okay? Not too much branding. You got to really look at that. This is the obsidian color, and this is the porcelain color. Okay, so we got some booting animations. All right, so we're going to go ahead and set this up. All right, so let me put my information in, and then we'll walk through the OS. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now I'm in the process of downloading all my apps. So in the meantime, let's check the weight compared to some of the other devices. All right, so let's take it over to the scales of justice. We're going to use grams. Here's the original Pixel Fold. This is 290 grams. Here's the 9 Pro XL. 260 grams. So they made the phone bigger and lighter. Okay, 260 grams. Now, just for comparison's sake, here's the OnePlus Open. Wow, 251 grams, even lighter. Here's the Galaxy Z Fold 6. 252, okay, even lighter. Here's the Vivo X Fold 3. 244. Okay, so far this is the lightest one. Let's take it over to the big boy right here, the Honor Magic 236. And here's the Xiaomi 232. Now the Xiaomi is the lightest foldable device, but the Honor is the thinnest foldable device. And just for comparison's sake, watch this. Okay, we got 259 grams. Okay, for the Pixel, here's an iPhone 15 Pro Max with a case on it, 273 grams. So I'm tired of y'all people saying, oh, I can't carry around these big-ass foldable devices. If you could carry around this in your pocket with a case, you can definitely carry this. And just for fun, let's see. Here's the Pixel 9 Pro XL, 224. All right, so here's a quick look at the outer displays. This is the Samsung, which has the most narrow outer display. I can't stand it. Then we got the Honor, which is slowly becoming my favorite foldable device. Even though I like the Samsung the best because of the software, I think the Honor's number 2. Number 3, we got the Vivo, best cameras. Number 4, we got the Xiaomi, excellent cameras. Number 5, here's the OnePlus Open, excellent cameras. And we got the Pixel. Now here's the thing. Specs on paper don't mean anything in the real world. So I said I'm going to go into this with an open mind, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. But I already tested out all of these phones right here. They all have great cameras. I assume the Pixel is going to have a great camera because it's not just about the megapixels and all of that. It's about the processing. And Google has some of the best image processing available. Now let me show you something else real quick. This is what I meant by the outer display brightness. Now it's hard to see in this video, but here's the old school Pixel, old school last year's Pixel, and here's the new one. First of all, I am already loving the size difference. Now I can actually use this with one hand. It almost feels exactly like a OnePlus Open. Let's see. Look at this. It feels just like the OnePlus Open. Now some people said the OnePlus Open was the sweet spot because it's a little bit shorter than the Xiaomi. You see, the Xiaomi's a little taller. Same thing with the Vivo. The Vivo's a little bit taller. So some people said this one was a little too tall. Oh, look at that. As soon as I said that, OnePlus Open right there. OnePlus is listening. Some people said that the Vivo and the Xiaomi was too tall. But personally, I think I like the taller ones better. Now, here's the Honor. set a reminder. Okay, everybody been asking me for the full review of the Honor Magic, the V3, the thinnest foldable device on the market, Friday night. Okay, I'm reposting the video Friday night after the global version embargo is on. But here's the difference in the outer displays. But here's the Galaxy. You see? You see what I'm saying? The Galaxy, Samsung. I don't know what that, and I know somebody's going to say, oh, I like the thinner one. It's easier to use with one hand. I would say out of all of the comments that I get, I would say maybe 5% out of 100% are people saying they like this thin, narrow display like this. I think everybody likes it a little bit wider. Giggity. All right, so here's how they look unfolded. Now, this is last year's Google Pixel. Here's the new version. Major size increase. Okay, 8 inches now. I am feeling that. Here's the Galaxy. Now, the Galaxy has more of that square look, but unfolded, equally as beautiful. Let's do the OnePlus. Okay, so here's a OnePlus unfolded. I love how the new Pixel rests flat now. Okay, no hump. That's the OnePlus Open. Here's the Honor Magic. Now, once you unfold these phones, they do feel huge. Let's see the Vivo. Okay, unfold it. The Vivo is a little bit taller. And let's try the Xiaomi. Okay, there it is. As you can see for yourself. So if you're buying a foldable device, once you unfold them, they're all going to feel like a mini tablet. My gripe is when you fold it up, okay, the one-hand use. Now the Pixel can actually go in my pocket as my daily driver. All right, so now let's look around the device. Now, from now on, we're going to call this the OG Fold and the new Fold. Look at the camera hump on the back of the OG. Now on the new one. They went with this modular design, which I love. Okay, I love this look. I love this look way better than these big, giant, stovetop cameras on the back. This one just looks more modern, sleek, stylish. Looks like aluminum right there. Real nice. So here's your triple camera setup. LED flash. Okay. On one side, you got your power button, which also has your fingerprint sensor, volume up and down. Okay, there's that nice hinge. Let's check the hinge flex on this. Now the hinge, it will stay open at multiple angles. Just make sure you're using the camera side up. Look at that. Okay, it'll start to rock. If you go a little bit too far, it'll start to rock, but you can rock it like this. Now, let's talk biometrics. Fingerprint sensor built into the home button. I actually built into the fingerprint sensor. Let me say that again. Fingerprint sensor built into the power button. Works flawlessly. Okay, no complaints. I didn't have any complaints last year with that one either. If you want to, you could just press it like that. Now me, I tend to go like this because I want to see my lock screen and then I rest my finger. But if you want to, you could just bypass it by pressing it. Next, of course, you could double tap, swipe up, put in your pad and your pin, and you got face unlock. Now let's get 3 in a row. 2, 1 more. Okay, that was 2. 1, 2, do 1 more. 3. See? Can we get 3 face unlocks in a row? Now I'm looking right at it. 1, 2, come on, Google. 3, there it is. Just like with the Pixel 9 Pro XL, not the best face unlock in the world. And I know level 3 face unlock. Oh, you can use your banking apps. I'd rather use my fingerprint for banking apps because I'm using my face unlock way more than I'm using my banking apps. Okay, how many times in a day are you using your banking apps compared to how many times you just want to pick up your phone and look at it and you want it to pop open? Now, I appreciate the level 3 face unlock for security and all of that, but I'd rather have level 2 with more reliability and just use my thumb for everything else. Okay, so let's see. Let's close it. Okay, now you got your always on display on the inner display. Face unlock works. Okay, now this is not my fingerprint. Let's see if I get face unlock from the outer display. That's 1, 2. Come on, Google. 1 more. There it is. Okay, so you don't have to set up 2 different face unlocks. Once you set it up, it's going to go carry over from the outer display to the inner display. Now, from the outer display, swipe over once, Google homepage. Now, Galaxy is still the only device that you can have 2 separate panels. You see, like right now, watch this. Say I get rid of this Facebook, right? Matter of fact, yeah, we'll remove it. If I remove Facebook on the outer display, when I open it up, Facebook disappeared. Now watch this. This is what I mean by that, because some people don't understand what I'm saying by that. You see with the Galaxy, you see I got Facebook right here. Let's go ahead and remove it. Okay, we'll remove it. Now when I open up, my Facebook is still there. So I don't have to have the same outer display setup as I have on the inner display. And so far right now, it seems like Samsung is the only phone that's doing that. And that's why I keep telling y'all the Samsung is the best software. Okay, now I could just add something. I'll do that later. What am I doing? All right, so let's swipe down. Here's all your quick toggles. Okay, and you get all your notifications right there. I actually like that. Okay, when you flip it open, you see if I swipe down right now, I just got all my notifications and quick toggles right here. But if you open it up, the notifications are 2 separate pages. Now that's pretty dope. Let me check something real quick, because I don't even think Samsung does that. Nah, nobody. I never seen that before. That's why it's kind of blowing me just now. Nobody does that. You're gonna have your quick toggles, okay, and your notifications. This is actually pretty dope. So here's all your quick toggles. You got your mic access, of course, sound amplifier, all of the same stuff. Your QR codes. Okay, let's take it over to, now let's see, now the question is, how do we get the settings from here? Okay, there it is. All right, then we got the settings. All right, so let's see. Now I'm using AT&T, got my SIM card in here already, VPNs, private DNS. Okay, let's see, Android Auto, Quick Share, Chromebook, everything on tap. Apps, nothing to really see there. Notifications, nothing to really see there. Battery, now the battery could be a problem with this one too, because these foldable devices have these big giant displays, and I like max brightness. But again, open mind. We're gonna see how this works. 21, 27 fast charger. Again, on paper that really means nothing. We're gonna try the Google 45 watt fast charging brick and see how this works. And I like to do 2 tests. Now the same thing I did with my 9 Pro XL. I did 2 tests. I did one with the Google 45 watt charging brick, and then I did one with a 120 watt fast charging brick. And they came out the same. They came out the same between an hour and 15 and an hour and 20 minutes to fully charge up. So I'm assuming this one is probably going to take an hour to fully charge, but we'll see. We'll see. Storage. Now this is the peasant version, 256 gigs. Sound and vibration. Okay, now we got to check these speakers. Okay, sounds good so far. Let's go to display, brightness level, 99%. Nah, man, it's supposed to be at 100. Now, I just actually seen a little jump just now. Okay, so let's see, screen time. See, I like to leave my screen timeout at 30 minutes. That's why my battery be draining fast. Okay, let's see, colors. Okay, so we got natural and adaptive. One thing I noticed too, there's no reverse wireless charge on this. Let me just double check. Yeah, no reverse wireless charge. I don't like that. Because if you got your earbuds, okay, and you're sitting in the airport, I like to charge my earbuds from my phone while I'm chilling in the airport. I don't like that. But hey, it is what it is. Just have to walk around with the battery charger. Okay, so let's see. Smooth refresh rate, 120. Might as well leave that. Auto rotate the screen when folded. Okay, face detection, all that. Wallpapers and style. Now let's see what kind of wallpapers they got. All right, all of the classic ones. Let's see, Live in Universe. Now, this kind of stuff you're going to have to download. Okay, we'll play with all of that. The moon, Earth, Earth. Oh, that's kind of cute. Little buildings right there. And again, my favorite one, when you go to live wallpapers, the transparent clock. Now, you're going to have to download transparent weather. Matter of fact, let me show y'all real quick, because people keep asking me. I'm sorry, y'all, but I know some of y'all want this, and I'm not showing y'all correctly. Let me pull this up. All right, so if you want that same live weather wallpapers that I use, go to the Play Store and type in transparent weather. You're going to see these 2 apps pop up. You're going to need the paid version. Now, if you get the regular version, you're not going to be able to have the live wallpapers. The paid version is $10.99. You only got to pay once, and you can use it on all of your phones. And you're going to get that wallpaper that looks like this. Okay, now I ain't really got nothing going on, but you'll see how it looks on this one. Okay, right now it's pretty sunny. All right, matter of fact, I gotta actually set this. So the first thing you have to do, this is a good little spot to do a tutorial. In order to get it to work, you're gonna go to widgets, right? Then you're gonna find the transparent weather. Pick one that you like. Now I usually like one like this. Okay. And then you're gonna go, okay. You go to weather background and download animated background. So you download that theme, okay? And then now, when you go to set wallpaper, you'll be able to set it like this, okay? Home screen and lock screen, and then you can rock out. So now I got everything set up. And this is killing my OCD. I'm sorry. Let's add that back. Okay, where was we? All right, so that's the wallpapers. Let's go to accessibility. If you're hearing or visually impaired, all of the settings right there. Flash notifications. Let me go ahead and, okay, I'll do just camera. Okay, security and privacy. You got your biometrics, face unlock, fingerprint sensor, smart lock, all that good stuff. Location. Safety and emergency, car crash detection, okay, emergency SOS. Now, do I really need that? I'm about to go on vacation in a couple of days, so I might have to turn that on. Crisis alert, all that, earthquake alert. Passwords, okay, digital well-being, okay, monitor your scumbag activities, your Google services, backup system. Let's see, gestures. What gestures do we have? No thermometer, no thermometer. No thermometer. Let's see, quickly open the camera, flip, tap. Okay, lift. Oh, yeah, okay. Press and hold for power button, digital assistant. Yeah, why not? Leave Gemini on here. We got about. Okay, and your tips and tricks. Now, no need to go through all of the tips. I think y'all know this already. Okay, now, one thing I just noticed also, you see when I was trying to get this, I'll show you what I did. Let me go to, let's go to a message, right? And I'll go to another message on this one. Okay. Look at the difference in the keyboards. Now, just now when I went to the Play Store and I was looking for transparent weather, just typing on this one just gets on my nerves. Now the outer keyboard is actually wider. It's actually wider. And of course you could do, the outer keyboard is actually wider. Send. Now, somebody asked me yesterday, is this a Google keyboard feature for Gboard, or is this a feature for the Pixel? This feature is for the Google Pixel. Okay, now if you download Gboard on your Galaxy phone, okay, or on your Motorola phone, whatever phone you got, Gboard is going to look like this. But when you do that voice, it's not going to be able to send. That's what makes the Pixel unique, being able to say the word send. Try it for yourself if you think I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, anyway. Fresh out of the box, let's take it over to the camera. Now, this is where, let's see if we get, all right, y'all, we're going to activate white shoes in a minute. We got long exposure. We got portrait mode. And again, see, this is what I'm saying. Let's go, let me pull out one of these real camera phones. No disrespect, Google. I ain't mean to say it like that. But you see, when you go to portrait mode on the Vivo, look at all of the different lengths. You got 24, 50, 85, all the way to 100. For the different portrait modes. With the pixels, you only got 2. All right, 1 and 2. Now again, it all depends on how the image processes, but we'll see. Photos, we got wide angle, all the way up to 20 times zoom. Now if you want to, let's see, we can rear camera selfies. Okay, rear camera selfies. Now let me I'm back here. I just woke up. Y'all, I'm looking like, let's see if I can activate shoes. All right, shoes, just do something cute. Do something cute. All right, we'll wait for her to do something cute. Bro. All right, so we got night shift. Okay, wide angle. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. Let's get a regular photo. Shoes went right in, right on cue. All right, shoes, calm down, bro. There it is. Let's see. All right. Now, okay. Look at that. You see what I'm saying? Don't judge a book by its cover. Look at that photo, bro. Look at that. Point and shoot. That's why I say Pixel phones have one of the best point and shoot cameras. Look at that. Look at the pause. All right, anyway. Calm down, bro. Calm down. All right, shoes. Deactivate shoes. Deactivate. All right, so we got night sight and we got panorama. Now for video, let's see. Video, we got 4K, 60 frames per second on the front and the back. No 8K video. Okay. Now, one thing I noticed too, shout out to somebody who pointed this out yesterday. I say okay a lot. You know, I say okay a lot in my videos because, you know what? I hate dead silence. Like I'm scrolling through stuff and it's just silence. So I say okay to kind of keep the flow going in videos. I'm sorry if that gets on some of y'all nerves, but it is what it is. Do something about it. I'm kidding. All right, let's go to portrait mode real quick. And this is, matter of fact, let's go to regular. All right, shoot, can you back up a little and then do something cute from far away. All right, whatever. All right, she was like, all right, I'm not appreciating it. Beat it. All right, so this is going to be your camera. We're going to do a hardcore camera test. But again, with the foldable devices, I love how you can use the rear camera to take your selfies. So don't get, like I said, don't get too wrapped up in, oh, they only got a 10 megapixel camera in the front. Who cares? You can take your selfies using the rear camera. Although, okay, all of these other big boy phones got major triple cameras, okay? 48, 50, 60, all right, triple camera status. I don't know, you know, Google copping out with these 10 megapixel cameras, but it is what it is. Now, let's see. Let's go over to, let's take it over to YouTube. Let me log in real quick. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to my channel. Oh, matter of fact, okay, this is the video I was just where I was watching new Mortal Kombat joints. Let's see.
A similar animation to Sector's old.
Okay, let's see. Do we got a flex mode?
But the launch portion of this seems to come.
Okay, we do got flex mode.
Way
Turn the volume down. Okay, so we do got a flex mode right here. Now, this video is actually going in slow motion. There's nothing wrong with the internet. I'm watching a breakdown of the new MK trailer. All right, let's skip to something else. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Now, of course, everybody got their videos in slow motion right now. All right, let's see. Okay, this is how it's going to look. So you rocking in flex mode, watching your videos like that. Okay, pretty dope. Let's get full screen. Okay, that's going to be full screen. You can zoom in if you want, but full screen, you're going to have the black bars. Now, if you go all the way full screen, you're just zooming in. So it's not really a full screen. It's more like a full screen zoom in. We'll close it up. Continue. Now, from the outer display, this is going to be a nice full screen right here. Nice and juicy. I like juicy full screens. All right, it is what it is. Exit out of this stuff. Okay. All right, so fresh out of the box. I'm not going to make this video take all day long. Fresh out of the box so far. All right, so far, let me give y'all my top 10. All right, so far, here's my top 10. Number 1 on my list, the Galaxy. The Galaxy Z Fold 6, okay? Samsung DeX. You got stylus support. And easily the best software. Easily the best software when it comes to all of the extra stuff. Look, all of my cute stuff that I'll be doing, my live screen, my live wallpapers, live lock screens, all that good stuff. Biometrics are pretty good. This is just number 1 in my book. Number 2 in my book, let me get a little wipe down. Bang, the Honor Magic V3. Look, you see the notifications? This is what I love about Galaxy phones. It's fun. You know, phones are supposed to be about having fun. It's not just about pulling out some boring ass phone. It's supposed to be fun. You got all your cute stuff, all your fun stuff. This is number 2 on my list. Okay, we're going with the Honor Magic, the thinnest foldable device. Okay, this is an absolute beast. That's number 1. Number 2. Number 3, best camera phone. Okay, the Vivo. The Vivo, let me see. Do I have any photos? Bro, look, and again, look at this. This is a point and shoot shot. The Vivo, the detail in the Vivo photos, easily the best camera with the most features on it. Okay, and very thin and very lightweight. Next up, I'm going to go with Now this is hard for me. This is a hard choice actually. Which one would I choose? But I think I would go with the OnePlus Open before the Xiaomi. And part of the reason is because if I had this in the global ROM, it would be something different. But the Chinese ROM, you know, this one is a lot thinner and lighter. But the OnePlus is actually just a little bit more fun for me. All right, this is like a little bit more my style. Yeah, I think I'm going to put OnePlus at number 4. And then now for number 5. Okay, for number 5, because we can only have a top 5. Again, it's all about software, but the camera on this one is the camera on the Xiaomi is not even all that. And this is why I say specs on paper don't really matter, because you look at the camera specs on paper. Let me show you something. Is this the one I had? Okay, yeah, watch this. I'm gonna show you something. Now I actually took this one to dinner. I took this one to dinner because I'm planning on doing a full review. Now it did take some dope photos like of the steak. Okay, that one actually does look good. Okay, but okay, that actually, and then again, it does actually kind of look good. That one actually looks good. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. That corn looks good. See, Amaya, but then again, Amaya's, you know, I don't know. But Amaya said she didn't like how the selfies, how the pictures came out on this. I don't know. I think the Pixel might have better camera processing. But if I had to walk out the door right now with one of these, and I haven't even used this one yet, just for software, I'd go with the Pixel. So right now, just off the rip, I'm going to put Pixel at number 5, and then we're going to have Xiaomi sitting at number 6. But when I do my full review, I'll re-rank these, okay? I'm going to do a re-ranking, but fresh out of the box, okay? Fresh out of the box. On a scale of 1 to 10, to me, this is definitely going to be a major go, at least a double major go. Because just the upgrades from last year's version alone. You know, last year's version, even when you open it up, look at the size bezels on this. Oh, do I got anything that's clean? Let me see. Do I got anything that's pure white? Let's see. All right, check this out. Now look at the Pixel Fold. This is the OG Pixel Fold. Look at the size of these bezels. Bro, are you kidding me? Look at the size of these bezels. Here's the new Pixel. You see the difference? This one looks like it would be from 8 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Or 5 years ago. This one looks like it might be the very first foldable device that ever hit the market. And then 5 years later, look at the difference. This is only 1 year. This is a 1 year upgrade. Come on, and not to mention, let's go to display, right? Now let's go to brightness level. Put 100% brightness. Look at the difference. Now I'm going to go back to settings on this one. Look at the difference. Now, and if you notice, you see it's not completely flat. Look at the difference in the brightness. Now, it might be hard to see on camera, but this one, it just kind of has that yellowish tint to it. Let's make sure we're on the same colors. Let's do natural colors. Okay? And for this one, we'll do display. Okay. Colors. We'll do natural. Okay, look at the difference. Same exact setting. You see how this one kind of has a yellowish tint to it? And this one is bright white. But again, this is the thing that killed me with this one. You see it? Look at it. I'm not making this up. It kind of has this, it's not completely flat. So every time I open it, I feel like I'm almost going to break it. I'm trying to push it as flat as it can. Then it'll stay flat like that. But just on a daily basis, when you open it just stays like this. It doesn't have a satisfying flat click to it. This one kind of has a satisfying click. Let's see. Now, can we one-hand this? Yes. And look at that. Super flat. And we can one-hand close it back? Yeah, okay. Now, I don't recommend being a one-hand scoundrel like me, but I do this sometimes because I always got something in my other hand. But look at that. Anyway, fresh out of the box, this is definitely an upgrade. I am definitely feeling it. I love the build quality. I love the look. I love the Pixel UI, basically stock Android. Basically stock, not completely stock, but basically stock Android. Way brighter display. Everything just looks beautiful, except for, my major gripes are going to be the same gripes as before. Google bar on the bottom. Now, I was going back and forth with this fucking banana head yesterday. Oh, who cares about the Google bar on the bottom? It's closer to your fingers anyway. It's not about that. It's not about that. The point is, I want to have it on the top. I want it to look like this, okay? When I open my phone, I like it to look just like this. I like to have the Google bar, then the weather, and everything else. Now, can you get used to it? Of course. But why force me to do that? Now, I know you can use Nova Launcher or Next Launcher or whatever launcher you want, but you just dropped $1,800 for a Pixel. Why not be able to enjoy Pixel UI? Why buy an $1,800 Pixel to drop Nova Launcher on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to enjoy the stock UI. Anyway, this is a quick unboxing. I know it's probably about 30, 40 minutes. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. And let me know if there's anything specific y'all want me to cover when I do the full review. Yeah, but y'all know. Okay, y'all know. We're going to tear it apart from top to bottom. See if I can get shoes one last time. Of course, shoes stretching. Right? Yeah, shoes doing the most. Shoes doing the most. when you take that photo, it's going to take a second to process. But it doesn't look like trash. It doesn't look like trash photos. Now, they might not be up there with the Vivo, but I don't think they're going to be trash. I don't think they're going to be trash at all. Okay, got one. Look at that look of determination right here. You see when it processes? And of course, we can use Gemini AI. If we want to, we could go to edit. We can enhance this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I normally like taking, look at that. As soon as you hit enhance, look at the difference. You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I said that twice. I say it one more time. This is what I'm talking about when I mean by software and processing. Look at the difference. Now look how that photo looks. Just from pressing one button. Pretty epic. Anyway, this is the Pixel 9 Pro XL. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah. Special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat. Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. Hashtag salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces.
Enterprise, Spock here.
Spock won the beam up.
Affirmative, Captain. Enterprise out.
Energize.
Hey guys, Jerry Springer here. Subscribe to Flossy Carter for the real reviews. He has a tech channel on YouTube, and he already has over 2 million subscribers, so give him a look. You may like it, and it could be very useful. Take care of yourself and each other.